everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. I'm very excited to have my beautiful friend Anabel here. She's amazing and incredible, and she also happens to be a model. And that's what we're going to be talking about a little bit today. But I'm very excited that you're here to give tips and tricks. How did you get involved in modeling, and how did you start?
I was scouted when I was 15, so around 2011. I've been modeling on and off ever since. But when I did my first shoot when I was 15 with my agency, they told me that I was a natural and that I should really pursue this. So I've had a couple of different experiences that have definitely helped me get better at taking pictures and helped me be more comfortable and
build
confident in front of the camera and in life in general.
This, at the end of the day, is all about being confident in yourself, being confident in who you are, and that will shine through in the photos, because these are little tips and techniques, but if you don't have that one essential thing, there's no point.
Confidence is so important, and it's something that you can't do overnight, but it's so important to build that confidence for yourself. Not even forget about the pictures, forget about how you look. It's important to be confident and be comfortable with who you are. Yeah,
wow.
We did it.
So we're gonna go through my before and after photos, and I said earlier that I have my go-to pose, and we kind of talked about this when I was taking photos, and I wanted to get more variety because
they're still cute, and I pose like that too. So it's the looking to the side. You'll see in Breeze.
I was gonna say shy girl, and I did
clip
that
from outside,
and she thought that I posed like this, but
shy girl pose,
you literally go like that.
No.
That's my go-to pose, and I feel most comfortable doing that, but I want to expand and try new things. Yeah. Like I said, every photo that you take, at least from a photographer's perspective, it communicates something about you, who you are, the mood, the scene. Everything kind of communicates something. So I don't want to be very close. I want to be open and friendly.
Yeah, Bree taught me some photography tips because I got the posing, but I didn't know about the angle of the camera.
It's definitely a two-way street, and I'm glad that we have each other, because not only did I help her with photography, but she helped me know more about what's happening in the model's perspective. We're gonna look through these photos. Oh, here they are. So these are my before photos. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really feel comfortable taking these. We were talking about it before. I'm not very comfortable just taking photos in front of a camera. I'm more comfortable speaking in front of the camera.
And I'm the opposite.
I was very still. I did notice that.
When you were doing it.
And afraid to move, and I didn't know what to do with my hands. So that was from my perspective.
Yeah.
So what did you think about these photos?
My tip for you after I saw them was to have more movement, because a lot of the photos are very similar to each other, so there's less variety when you're choosing. One of the things that we do is we move a lot, so that when the photographer or the company, whoever is choosing the final photo on Instagram even, you're only going to see one or maybe two out of so many that you have taken.
From a photographer's perspective and a model's perspective was lighting. From my perspective, you either want to be in the shade or have it on a cloudy day, or in sunrise or sunset. Those are the best times, because the lighting is very soft, and from her perspective, it doesn't create harsh lines and shadows on your face.
If the sun is out and it's around noon, which is when we were taking these photos, then you always get these weird lines under from your eyebrows, and the
bags kind of, it looks like bags.
Yeah, it doesn't look cute.
So now we're gonna look at her photos, and obviously she's had years of experience doing this. I took these photos. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful.
Thanks, Bree. Like we said before, this isn't gonna make you, it's gonna help obviously, but it's not gonna make anything change from one day to the next, because something that affects the photos too is how you feel. So it really comes through on your face and in your body language, how comfortable you are.
Yeah.
So I feel the one of the big differences, because these poses aren't anything crazy, but I just look comfortable.
Yeah. And you look happy and carefree. I love it's a genuine smile, but it's not super harsh either. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I laugh and I'm oh, I look crazy.
Part of it too is knowing your face. That's one of the other tips, is knowing your face and your angles and your body and your angles.
Practicing in the mirror as well, what you said.
Yeah, that was one of the tips.
These were my photos after you gave some tips. We kept building on the original tips.
I just kept adding. Oh, but they look so cute.
Oh, that is cute. Okay, I just feel like I look so much happier in these photos.
You look confident.
And I think this one was where, you know how you told me movement, and I started to walk. So I think that walking made it more organic too. Whereas before I was just posing stagnant and it was kind of like more structured, I guess.
But usually I just take like a burst, or I have my sister take a burst if it's for Instagram, because I just keep moving. And there's obviously ones in the middle that are super weird and funny, but like you get a good shot like when you're constantly moving, because of what I said before, like the variety. Oh yeah, that was when I was like, okay,
the
but
swing.
like a little, the swing.
Oh
but like
yeah,
less.
I did too much.
Yeah.
Also, my pants were like drooping in this one. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that one is cute.
Oh, I like the swing there. Aw. Yes.
I love those.
Yay! Okay, so that was like one of the first ones. There was such a difference just between the originals and then these.
But with the movement thing, it's like, don't be afraid to look awkward and just have fun with it. It does show the difference.
Because I felt super awkward, I'm not gonna lie. And now looking back, I'm like, wow, it does make a big difference.
I remember when when I was instructed like in one of my first shoots to like swing from side to side, I was like, okay, why? But like I didn't show that on my face. And then when I saw the pictures, I was like, that looks so cute.
Okay, so the next thing, like I asked her, I said, where do I move my head? I had the one go to down pose, like looking just down.
Yeah. When you're posing, you have to it's kind of like to find your angles and stuff like that, but you can also do it if you're not seeing the feedback, so that way they get variety. But you pretend like you're looking at a clock. So you start off at noon and you're looking straight forward, and you kind of like look around, change your facial expression, so you get all the angles while you're changing the angles of your body too. But that way, maybe you find one that you didn't know that you loved how your face looks in it.
I was always like more self-conscious about one side over the other.
You look confident, like that's a big thing too. You don't look like you're thinking of how you look, you know. It looks good. I like the tiny basket ones too.
Okay,
tiny basket. So it may take some practice to get it looking like natural. Tiny basket is basically like you have one hand that has like, you put your thumb and your pointer together, so it looks like this, and then with your other hand,
you do it so good.
Yeah,
I like
just like it's not like you're not putting any pressure. You're really just touching like your pointer finger, and you like relax the rest of your fingers. And then with your other, I know it's so weird.
I couldn't do
and
it.
It's weird that it has a name. No, but you feel like you couldn't do it, but it looks cute.
Yeah.
And then the laughing ones, like it still looks really cute.
Yeah.
So, and you put your pointer in the hole, and then you kind of like relax the rest of your fingers. And
now that you mention it, I never knew that there was like a name for it, but I had
done that before.
No, I've always seen models do it.
Yeah. It's a super common like e-commerce pose. But like a big thing too is if you're wearing something with pockets, you can play with the pockets. To change your face, you could like fake laugh, and then sometimes it turns into a real laugh. But this is one of my favorites.
You put your weight on the back
foot, and you put your other foot forward.
Kind of
so
pointed.
It elongates. Yeah, it kind of elongates your legs, and then it makes your waist look tinier because your hips are a little bit turned, but your shoulders are still. My sister doesn't like this pose, so it's definitely about you and how you feel in your body. I like laughing pictures so much.
Yes.
Like I just love them all.
Wow, I actually feel like we got a lot of good ones just from the tips, and obviously like that was literally right after, so
practice is definitely gonna make it better.
I already feel like it just made such a difference. Like I'm probably gonna post one of these on Instagram.
Yeah, now you have more poses.
We changed the scenery. You can do sitting and standing.
That way you have even more variety.
I like sitting. I like sitting in general, but I think the sitting poses are cute. I don't know, more natural than standing poses.
Yeah.
This is Anabel. Your hands look so dainty and cute.
It's another thing. You should always relax your hands and stuff.
One of the last tips that we had at the end was having a prop.
A lot of people, when they start out taking pictures, they don't know what to do with their hands and they feel kind of awkward about that. So a tip for that is to have like a prop, either play with your necklace or your hair, or if you have like an actual prop like sunglasses.
Leaning
like,
too, right?
Leaning. Yeah, having something to do with your hands, like putting them in your jeans if you're wearing jeans and have pockets. Those are different things you could do with your hands if you don't know what to do with them at all.
And then the last tip.
This is something that like somebody who's taking pictures of you could help you out with, because you don't always know like the angle of the camera or what your arm or your body is looking like. But creating space and making shapes with your body helps a lot to fill the picture differently. If you have your arm on your hip, instead of having it straight back, like open it a little bit, make sure there's space between your, what is this part? Your bicep and your forearm. Or like Brie was like with her hair, but like instead of being like that, like open it up instead of being like this.
Because it did look weird when I was looking.
Yeah,
when
you
we
were
were
looking back through them.
It was like this, but I was trying to play with my hair when you kind of open it.
Yeah, and have this. I told her to bring her elbow out instead of having it in. I was like, it still looks like there's not a lot of space in between, so I told her to bring her arm up, and then it looked so good.
So I think that's all the tips we have. I'm really happy that she came and helped me, and my confidence has improved in like getting photos taken of me, and I just want to thank her. She's awesome. And
I got you.
Beautiful on the inside and the outside.
Thank you, Brie. You too. I'm so happy that I met her.
And I stole her from Omar, so
yeah. Omar's my friend from high school, but like Brie's awesome. So
I hope you can find value in this, and thank you for watching. Follow Anabel on all her social medias.
I guess it'll be linked
linked below.
I hope the tips helped you guys and that you can use them and help you to feel more confident in front of the camera and in life, because confidence, like we said before, is so important. Happy to be here. Happy to be with Brie. Thank you guys.
Thanks for watching.